Professional football in America is a special game, a unique game, played nowhere else on earth. It is a rare game.
Welcome to the KFFL Draft Show. I'm James, aka Playmakers. I'll be your host today as I go over the first round picks of the KFFL Draft. The draft was held this past Saturday at the Pigpen, the official home of the KFFL. Moose and myself didn't make it this year to the Pigpen, but we were able to remote in to still be part of the draft. Usually after the draft, Swine Riders race each team's draft. A hilarious and often misinformed take on each team. I'm going to instead give a little review on each team's draft and their first round picks. This year it seems everyone took either a quarterback or a running back. No wide receivers or tight ends in the first round. So let's see who was picked and how their team shaped up after the draft. For pick number 1, Army selected Josh Allen, quarterback for the Bills. Allen has a great mix of passing and rushing stats and is projected to be the number 1 quarterback for the 2021 fantasy season. Here's Army's team. As you can see, he secured both quarterbacks and running backs early on, not picking his first wide receiver until round 8. This is solid strategy as Army should be able to focus his free agent moves on wide receivers throughout the season. Now for pick number 2, Bounty Hunter selected Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Chiefs. Mahomes is also a top quarterback and can easily end up as the best fantasy player in the league. Hunters took a more balanced approach to his draft, which gives him many good players at multiple positions. I'm sure Hunters will be active in the free agent pool throughout the season. For pick number 3, Playmakers selected Christian McCaffrey, running back for the Panthers. C-Mac, as they call him, is projected to be the best running back in the NFL for fantasy, and also in most standard leagues is the number 1 overall pick. I did have a decision to make to go quarterback or running back, but I went with the running back. I also went top heavy on QBs and running backs, leaving wide receivers and tight ends as my most watched position in the free agent pool and possible trades. For pick number 4, Bunnies selected Delvin Cook, running back for the Vikings. Cook, like C-Mac, is projected to be a top running back in 2021. Bunnies took a pretty balanced drafting approach with a focus on wide receiver. With the possibility of 2 top wide receivers and a top running back, Bunnies is posed to score a lot of points per game this season. For pick number 5, Sacred selected Derrick Henry, running back for the Titans. Henry should easily be a top 5 back just from his running alone. If he becomes part of the passing game, he can end up being the best running back this year. Sacred started off pretty balanced, but focused a bit more on the wide receivers. He may need to watch for the free agent pool for running backs throughout the year. For pick 6, Swine Riders selected Alvin Kamara, running back for the Saints. Kamara has everything he needs to succeed, and with no Breeze, Kamara is set to be more involved. Riders went wide receiver running back heavy, choosing to wait on his second quarterback. As long as all the position players play well, the QB should not be an issue with his team. For pick 7, Postal selected Kyle Murray, quarterback for the Cardinals. Murray, the 3rd quarterback drafted in the first round, is also a great mix of passing and rushing stats. Murray could easily be the number 1 quarterback when it's all said and done. Postal drafted pretty even across the board, with taking defense and kickers last. He is set up to make almost weekly free agent picks with those 2 positions. For pick number 8, Mafia selected Nick Chubb, running back for the Browns. Another top tier running back with the ability to break out at any time, Mafia drafted pretty even across the board, but waited until the mid rounds to get his starting QBs. As long as the QBs pan out, Mafia should have a real good season. For pick 9, Meanie selected Aaron Jones, running back for the Packers. Jones is pretty much the only running back option for the Packers, and he should get plenty of catches too. Meanie's made sure to draft his QBs and running backs first, but this leaves him questionable at wide receiver position. The free agency and trades can easily make or break this team. Let's see if the returning champ can make it back for a 2-peat. For pick 10, Moose selected Ezekiel Elliott, running back for the Cowboys. Zeke has the capability to finish as the best running back in 2021. But let's see if he can actually do it, or is he just a bunch of overrated hype. Moose also drafted running back and wide receivers heavy, waiting on the QB. As long as the QBs are decent, this strategy works very well in this league. There you have it, the 2021 KFFL Draft Show. The picks are in, the rosters are set, I'll start having 2 weekly shows, one on Saturday, a pregame show and Thursday fantasy highlights, and on Tuesday, a postgame show. 2 shows a week for 16 weeks. This is going to be one long journey. So good luck, owners. Not too much though, and let's get ready for some football.